One of the things about Spanish cheese, when you compare it to, say, French and Italian or British cheeses, Spanish cheese is known for its bold flavours. Manchego is the most popular cheese really in Spain, and that obscures really the incredible tradition and variety that exists in Spanish cheese making. So although the northern part of Spain has a tradition of using cow's milk, it's a part of Spain which is greener, and there you'll get cheeses like, say, a Massimo, a Resilo, the Valdeon, the Picos de Valdeon, or Tresviso. Probably one of the strongest cheeses in the world is the Cabrales, the blue cheese from the northwest of Spain. As you cross over the mountains of the Picos de Europa, heading south, then the ecosystem changes. So basically you're in the land of the big herds of sheep. And it's in those areas that you get the other cheeses that are a similar recipe to a Manchego, but use either different breeds of sheep, like the Chura, the Asaf, the Lacon. They make different cheeses like the Castellano, the Zamorano. Further south in Extremadura, where they use thistle rennet, they're called tortas, and they're soft, unctuous cheeses, which you cut the lid off and scoop out the insides. Some of them, my most favourite ones would be like, say, la retorta, which for me has like an aroma of like kind of mustard and beer, and it's it's a lovely kind of wintry cheese to have. If you move further south from that central plain, then you get to the kind of Mediterranean coastline, an area where goat's milk is produced and therefore goat's cheeses. There's the fabulous cheeses from the Sierra de Grazalema, from the Payoyo dairy, and there's a cheese which we call Grazalema. The recipe is absolutely, it harks back to the distant past really, like before electricity and before refrigeration, when shepherds would go up into the mountains in the summer, make cheeses all summer, preserve them in their shepherd shacks, and then bring them down at the end of the summer to be consumed over the winter. Oh, can I talk about the islands? At the moment, we're bringing in a cheese from Menorca. What's interesting about our Menorcan cheese, the Mahon, is that our production comes from one farmhouse in Menorca. We've been working with that farmhouse since the 1990s, really. There's two people who work there, brother and sister, and they work in a way which is so traditional that it's the only dairy I know who milk twice a day. They milk the cows in the morning and milk again in the evening. But also after milking, they make cheese straight away. And for me, that's just fabulous. The connection between the farm, their 27 cows, and the two cheesemakers, and the connection that we have with them. Part of what we love most is being able to bring a handmade cheese from a small farm, say on an island like Menorca, and to be able to sell it in London and explain to people like just why this cheese is so special. The range of cheeses that we sell is probably the widest range you can get in the UK. Because we've been working and importing cheese for so many years, we've got a well-established logistical chain. So we're able to get cheeses from the furthest, most isolated villages in Spain to London. We look after the cheese in our warehouse, where we have different spaces for looking after cheese, different humidities, different temperatures, to encourage the rinds to be in the best condition possible. It helps us to ensure that the quality of our cheese is always at its best. We've got our website, which is very popular, which we sell freshly cut wedges of Spanish cheese. There's our shop in Balham and Hildreth Street, which has an amazing range of Spanish cheese. And probably our most famous place is our shop in Borough Market, where the cheese is served by people who know and love Spanish cheese, which I think is really important. So for me, it's the concept of terroir. And people think about terroir with wine, but you can definitely get terroir with cheese. And it's the soil, it's the geography, it's the climate, the seasonality, the care for the breeds of animals that all go towards the essential specialness of that cheese.